streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying.
Hello, what's up?
Hello, people of Earth. How's it going? Jack, how's it going?
Fantastic.
Hassan, how's it going?
Hopefully our sound is working. I don't know that it
Can
is.
everybody hear us? Yes, they should be able to. We actually got a monitor right there going.
Let me see if I can...
We have Jay Lethal. Yeah, how's that going?
It's fine, it's fine. If the light has to be like this, the light has to be like this.
Jack, yo, how you doing?
We will live.
Jay Lethal coming to the ring. Sync. I'm gonna lip sync. And we have Wardlow. Nice hair, Maven.
Thank you.
Oops. Hakeem, how's it going? Flamethrower, how's it going? No, we can hear you. I'm just reading your lips.
Our light is doing really stupid things. So.
It's the ghost from Christmas Past. It's the ghost I brought home from the,
It's fine.
The ghost,
Undertaker!
It's the ghost I brought home from,
The cemetery.
the cemetery last night.
Yeah, our thing is loading. It's stupid. It does this every time we have to connect, and it's kind of dumb. So it'll either stay on or it won't. We'll see.
That's usually how it works. It'll either work or it won't.
Well, thank you. Appreciate
Not
that.
sure.
Man, I broke my chip.
Good match card for the night. Yeah, yeah. There it is. It's working. Maybe. John Elliott, how's it going?
There you go. No. Hold on.
Bullet Train with Brad Pitt is amazing. Yeah, we want to see it. I want to see it. It looks good.
Better. Sick. Cool. Here we go. Now the lighting is fixed. Now we're ready to go. We have AEW.
Harlan debuted on Dark Recordings. Yeah.
Are these jalapenos?
Mission to the
spicy?
Kingdom, technical difficulties. Yeah, well, it's this stupid light. Every time, like, if we... Well, first off, I have kids unplug it, so that doesn't help.
Well, and every time we go to do this, it always does stupid things. Like, it's just like, it always does.
Yeah. It's Elgato. They screw up. The lights earned a holding. Randomly being a nerd. Ball will be put at the spot of the foul. Please reset the game clock to 360 and replace second down.
So we have Wardlow and Jay Lethal right now. Are these jalapenos spicy? Are they going to kill me?
What?
I only have 4 of them on my thing.
What?
But the jalapenos, are they going to kill me?
I don't know. Some of them are pretty good. Spicy and some aren't too bad.
Okay.
How's it going, you two? Seems like AEW Creative loves putting Jay against the big boys. Yeah, definitely. Undertaker is messing with y'all lights. Yes, Marcus. Yes. I picked up another voice in the cemetery last night. Out walking. This match is decent. Cool. Thunder Rosa.
That was kind of spicy. Just a little bit. But not bad when you pair it with the other stuff.
Sorry, I'm in here while in the tat. Work keeps giving me earlier shifts. That's okay. It's okay, Jack. You're here in spirit. Battle of the Belts pre-tape tonight? Yes. Sanjay Dutt is going to do surgery. Never turn your back on your opponent.
Lesson number 1.
Never turn your back on your opponent. Ever.
Yeah, that's right.
Ever. Getting back together.
Okay then.
A tope suicida.
Yes.
It's Jay Lethal Flair. Walking around. That was well done by Lethal. It was amazing. Going after the quads and the knee. Woo. Yeah, that wasn't the kneecap. That was the quads. He was hit him in the quads. Wardlow is down. Are we gonna have Pip? Yep, we got Pip. Yes. Blue Moon Light Skies, our commercial. There's the whistle. Yep, keep that beer in your hand. Not a good place to set it. It's on the grass.
Thing I've ever seen in my life.
Why would you set it on the grass in the first place?
Well, because I'm not sure.
I was very happy to buy the pre-order for the AEW game. I keep doing the Orange Cassidy thumb thing at work. One guy loves it. Everyone else is like, huh? Just keep doing it, Jack. Don't even talk to anybody. Just... I'm not saying SmackDown is great, but it's an improvement from what we've been getting.
I agree.
I like the beginning. I like the end. The middle. Swerve and Keith were the best after the show at the and the Acclaimed. Cool. Cool.
The soda doesn't make the spice any better.
Huh?
The soda makes the spice, like, worse.
Yeah, it's got the bubbles in it. It's a little bit of the non-bubbly. Bubbly.
Non-bubbly, yeah.
Yeah. Going after that knee. Oh, I'm going to do my annual bet on the Patriots. I feel good as Mac is a machine right now, and England are now European champions. See? I did say they were European champions there, Jack. That means New England's probably going to be NFL champions. Is that
Sasha and Danhausen?
That's funny. It was amazing. Milk helps with spice, Maven.
Yeah. I don't really drink milk. I mean, I'm sure fake milk would work. I don't have any on me at the moment. Like, I just have my soda. Generally, I have a water, but I forgot to grab one because I, like, just finished cooking and had to get my food and then came back here. So
Sasha's new hair looks great.
Yes, I quite like it.
I saw that Sasha and Danhausen photo. Yes. He's simply evil.
What?
He's evil.
Simply evil.
Yeah, he's simply evil.
Very nice, very evil.
He's simply evil. Cross versus Drew versus Roman. First fall for the WWE Championship, then second fall for the Universal title is where I think it's heading. I don't know. I don't think we're get a triple threat. I had nut milk for the first time today. It's real good.
Yes, they are.
What kind of nut milk? What?
They're going to do a triple threat so Roman doesn't have to actually take the pin.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's pretty smart.
Drew will be the one who takes the pin so they can get one of the titles off of Roman to get the title back to Raw. Because they have to. USA Network wants it. Gotta keep him happy. Oh, no. He's getting attacked.
Who's gonna help him?
Orange.
I go out at work cursing people like that. Where's Wardlow's help? Where's Best Friends? He's helped them out several times and they just leave him hanging? He might need to powerbomb all them.
Wow, this is...
Dude, if he powerbombs him.
This is totally falling flat for me. I feel like the crowd noise sounds very weird.
They're
Like,
just booing.
Am I
silently.
wrong? But it feels very, like, muted.
Well, I think it's just where they're at.
I don't know. This is just falling flat for me. I don't...
Why?
I don't...
They're setting this up to have him power bomb that guy. Hey, doing, Tori stuff.
Well,
What a
cool.
sore loser by Jay. Jay he is. I didn't know there was wrestling today. Yep. Bayley and Dakota will win the women's tag titles, and Sasha and Naomi will come out with the real belts, and we can have Io Sky feud with Asuka. Yep. Could. AEW hired Kevin Dunn for a night to mute in the crowd.
Like, I still very badly just want something good for Wardlow. And, like, I just... Okay, whatever. We're trying to build up this whole thing so he can powerbomb dude through the table. That's cool.
They're building it up, man.
But, like, I don't... I'm not interested in this, like, Jay Lethal group. I'm just not. I didn't care when they did the whole thing with Joe. I really don't care now.
I think at the end of the month I'll be able to pay out for WrestleMania 39 in California. Speaking of, do you think, like I do, Triple H, they'll put the numbers back in WrestleMania? Jack, I think there's going to be a lot of changes. I think we're going to see a lot of changes in WWE.
You know, I think Wardlow was put in a very bad place after MJF left. Because part of me thinks that they were still going to do something with that, with the way they ended that match and how they did that.
Don't look, there's naked people on the TV.
Okay, but...
Just letting you know.
I don't know. I just feel like he was put in a very bad place after winning the TNT Championship. Like, does anybody else feel the same? I feel like they just didn't have anything for him. You know? And, like, all of this stuff that they were going to do, like, maybe was thrown out the window because the guy he was going to be working with left. Because I feel like before he was going to win the TNT Championship, there was supposed to be more with MJF. And then there wasn't because he left. And then Wardlow went on to win the title, and I feel like we just kind of glossed over that. And then he wasn't on television for like a few weeks. And then they brought him back to do this whole thing with Jay Lethal? I don't know. It just feels very, like, weird. And not like it was the original plan.
Thought Wardlow was going to powerbomb Satnam Singh. Yeah, I thought so too. Think MJF will be the new Brian Pillman. He could be. Hope Moxley beats Jericho clean. I really don't want them to run it back at all out. Yeah, me too. I don't want to see it at all out either. Jericho heel again. Yeah, kind of. That's why you put your eggs in separate baskets instead of all in one. That's right. 14 baskets for 12 eggs. Totally agree, Maven. Wardlow is being treated badly. I hope he's a part of the MJF return at WrestleMania. I'd love to see Joe and Moxley at All Out. Yeah, Joe, I'm not, he's like off doing his own TV thing. Thinking about getting the TNT title belt. Like the real one, Quentin? If you haven't hit that like button, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. We'd like to move up from 9,133 to 9,131 on the YouTube wrestling channels. Follow me on social media for more regular recipes. I'm going to do that, Flamethrower. Wait, I already do follow you.
Oh, that's spicy.
That's spicy.
I'm dying. I'm such a spice weenie.
I love
That
how
was
you.
only half a jalapeno, bro.
I love how you throw jalapenos on there and go, are these hot? Are these spicy? I can't believe it's spicy!
It adds to the experience, but they're spicy.
Yeah, and I'm sure they love the experience out there in YouTube land.
I always eat spicy things while we're on stream. I don't understand why it's on... Like, yesterday I'm eating that stupid rice that has the red pepper flakes in it, and I'm sitting here, like, dying.
Would it be too soon to put the title on Cross? No.
No. Yeah, obviously on WWE. No, I think he needs a title.
No.
No, like, no...
Anybody they bring back, I'm good with.
Okay.
Just create storylines. That's it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Is this what it's like to be on that show, Hot Ones? Where they have to eat spicy food, and then they have to answer questions, but it's really hard to answer the questions when your mouth is on fire?
Yeah, that's it. Only thing is, they're sure that their stuff's a little spicier than,
I'm sure it
rating.
is.
So, like, Punk won't be ready for All Out. The question is, who Moxley faces? Yeah, that's a good question. Good question. AEW replica belts aren't available to be delivered to the UK. Did you know? That was the real reason for the War of 1812. Yep, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. If Mox keeps juicing, he won't be ready for All Out either. Bring back Raw Underground. That'd be awesome, Jack. Hayter's theme slaps.
It's like, it is. It does. It's very good. Is tonight going to be the night that she, like, turns on Britt? Because she doesn't win? Because Britt...
It does serve her well.
Like, gets involved somehow? I so badly would love for Jamie Hayter to win. I so badly would love for her to be separated from Britt.
Thunder!
However,
Rosa!
I know it's not going to happen.
Should Cross be inserted into the Drew and Roman match at Clash at the Castle? No.
Probably.
But he will be. No.
Okay, if USA Network wants the title for USA on Mondays, you don't wait till pay-per-views to, like, do that. It makes sense to throw them in the match.
Yeah. Jamie Hayter is one of the best talents they have in the women's division, in my opinion. I agree, Marcus. I may have to divorce Statlander for Jamie. The hair thing just throws me off.
Her hair?
Yeah.
The blonde and the dark?
Yeah, just the dark in the back. Just like... Especially, I mean, since it's kind of like a ponytail or something there.
Yeah.
It's like a rooster. If you make it red, it's like the red rooster.
I quite like her hair. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's almost like, you know, I ran out of dye, so I only did half my head. Rosa got a love her versus JB got a hater. Today, people at work saw I have Becky Lynch as my phone background. Did they like it, Jack? I don't know, just the hair thing.
You know, my
just,
hair is like the same thing, bro.
It just
not
like,
the front, it's underneath, but it's the same thing.
That much blonde compared to that much black?
It's like streaks.
No, it's
underneath.
not. It's not. Yeah, it's streaks. Those aren't even streaks. It's
yes,
like,
it is. It's the front pieces. It's not that much hair. Compared to the rest of her hair, it's not that much hair.
It's half her head.
No, it is not. That is not half of her head. It's pieces in the front. That is not half her head.
Her head is about halfway on her ears. That goes from her ears to the front of her head, and then from the ears back. Sorry, that's half your head.
That is not half her head. That is blonde. That is false.
That is 100% true.
It's the front bangs, and then it's the pieces underneath. by her ears.
Think they were puzzled why she's one of my favorite current wrestlers? Did they say anything, Jack? Just tell them she's the man now. My goodness, Mr. G has been sitting next to a hen this whole time.
Tony's hair is the opposite. It's blonde on the top and dark underneath.
But if you look at it, it's like mixed. That's not even mixed. It's like the front half is one color. Hello, John.
Oh my God.
What is happening?
That is the point.
We have Jamie Hayter against Thunder Rosa right now.
I could literally, like...
Oh! DDT on the floor. They're outside the ring right now.
I love Mr. G critiquing the hair.
Yeah.
It's really something
That's
else.
what we're going to start calling this. The Wrestle Story critique hair.
They are literally the same thing. They're just, like, opposite. And I don't... You're like, Tony's looks fine.
What do you mean? They're the same thing.
They are the same thing. They're just switched. Tony has the blonde on the top and the dark underneath. And Jamie has the blonde on top and the dark underneath. It's the same thing. It's just different placement.
A couple people agree Becky Bianca was easy, the best at SummerSlam. It was a good event, but that stole the show for me. Yeah, it was okay. It's okay.
Can she? Yes. Will she? No. It's very sad.
Thank you for doing this. The person that I normally do wrestling watch-alongs with chose UFC over this. Yeah, we try. We try to, you know, when we have these things going on, we try to do it. By the way, they're still outside the ring. I think the ref should have counted to 45 by now. And you can see Mr. G's hair and lost a pound. Well, it's lost. It hasn't been found yet, Jack. Back in the ring now. We're in Pip. We are in Pip. Those of you that do not know, it's Pip. Don't argue with Maven. She still has 17 hours for my murder prediction.
That jalapeno wasn't as bad.
Good thing.
Could be because my tongue is numb.
You would have freaked out.
But it's fine.
Question mark.
Jack wasn't here for that joke. It's fine, though. It's fine. It's fine.
It's a joke from last night, Jack.
Yeah, it's cool. It's fine.
If Damian Lillard still accepted his spot at the end of the bench. I hope the Cross doesn't wear those goofy suspenders and helmet again now that he's back in WWE. He's not going to, John Elite. I don't think you have to worry about that. There was one man that put him in that outfit, and he's no longer with the company.
Mm-hmm.
OC's buddy should have been at ringside with Wardlow. I wonder why they weren't there. That's what I was wondering. I could not believe that they were not there. Especially when Wardlow is taking a beat down. Hangry. Rebel's gonna get killed here. Watch. Also would like to see Keith Lee versus Jay Lethal's Tall Goon. Yeah, that would be interesting, too. Let me guess, Vince. Yeah, that's the guy. I'm still a DMD fan. But I'm about to say this. Britt just jealous because Thunder Rosa got the new AEW Women's World title, and she beat her inside a steel cage, and Britt's not the champ anymore. Yep, 100% agree, Quentin. She's jealous. That's why Jamie's going to win it, and then there's going to be problems. Friction. Dynamite. Explosions. Unlike what we had when we had the exploding ring. Jenny sends her best. Hello, Jenny. How's it going? Yep. Let it sink in for a minute. That jalapeno was delicious, wasn't it?
That one was way spicier than the other one.
That's what I said. Some of them are spicy.
The inconsistency, bro.
Some are spicy
What
and some are
is
not,
that?
not too bad. WTF, half the match in PNP? PNP. Half the match in PIP and not full screen commercials. Yep. There's a lot of hatred. Don't be a hater. Get that?
Yeah. It's really funny.
I hope Scarlett gets to wrestle in WWE. I think there's a possibility we could see it. Hayter just almost got pinned. She kicked out, though. Thunder Rosa trying to get the crowd into... Well, maybe she was trying to show the ref that you count to 3 like this.
Dude.
Why would you sit there and do that? All right, I see you coming. All right. All right. Oh, you just kicked me in the head. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Oh, that hurt.
I missed it. I was trying to scoop up these jalapenos. Maybe they'll show another one. I don't know.
They're always saying that I won't miss anything in the pit with Pip, but I do. And I hate it when they go to commercials after Pip. I know. I do too. I watch commercials sometimes. You can do exploding ring barbed wire death matches on the AEW game, like Discount Coke. Here's a cheap pop. You can read my extensive article about the game on GimmeAHullYeah.com and go on news. Have you played it, Jack? Did you guys see the amazing picture with Sasha and Danhausen? We did.
I did.
We did, Hakeem. If you haven't hit that like button, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. You can always come join us as Maven eats some jalapenos and begins to cry. The jalapenos are a metaphor for life. Some situations may seem hot, but you'll be fine if you persevere. I think I see sweat on your head. Head sweat. Yes, there is some head sweat. And tears.
And my nose is running now.
And a runny nose.
Well, my tongue hurts! But it's just one side. Breathing does not help. In fact, it just makes it worse.
Well, don't stop breathing.
And then I'll be in some real trouble. And spice will be the least of my worries.
I'm going to stop breathing so I can get rid of this heat.
Well. Dude, for reals. It's just the one side of my tongue that's like...
Sorry, Maven had some jalapenos. Don't stop breathing or believe me.
That's gone.
Britt Baker choking out. Oh, Storm and Baker are going at it now. I don't mind Cross with the hair. Yeah, he's okay. He looks okay.
You're toast. Okay.
Two count again. Nope, not played it. Although two things. As a games journalist, I get small previews, so hopefully I get the game in advance. Two, it's based on WWF No Mercy from 2000. I played that to death as a 12-year-old. Interesting. Interesting. I'm ready for Toni Storm to become champion sooner than later. She is still more entertaining than Rosa. I would agree. I would like to see Jamie Hayter get the title. Did she just kick that child? Yes. I stopped breathing 2 minutes ago and feel just...
She did. Totally, that kid fell.
Yes. Yes.
That kid was like, it's okay, I got to hug you, so it's fine. Okay, I'm
Rosa
going to
knocked that little fan down. Yep, took her out. Do you think Claudio will ever return to WWE with Trips in charge? I think it'd be tough for him to go back. Is her finisher 3 roll-up pins? Yes. I think it'd be tough for her to go back, or for him to go back. I think he's enjoying life too much where he's at. I wonder if it's the same kids who was crying on Wednesday. Maybe he travels with AEW. I saw him on Twitter, his dad or whoever he was with that responded that he was doing better now. And they said he was doing better after Hangman came out and the Bucks got together. In all the UK shows that WWE did, only one had a WWE Championship swap, and that was AJ Styles to Jinder. A war crime. Yep. I realize it's not what I'm supposed to be judging them on, but Britt et al. Are 3 the hottest bodies I've seen in wrestling ring at one time. Sealy. MattressFirm.com. I feel bad for Dragunov having to vacate the NXT UK title and not lose it. Yep.
He's injured, I think. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
But is Britt hotter than Mandy? I don't know. Depends on what you like.
The look on your face was really funny.
Well,
Because you were like, how do I respond to this question?
Well,
I'm not...
Because, I mean, it's like, you know, it's whatever your choice is.
No worries.
You know?
For the recent comments in the chat.
On My Cinema, we'll be showing Star Trek's 1 and 2 from 1979 to 1982. That's cool, Jack. Did you have some influence on that? Feels this show should have been the 1-week replacement for Rampage last night. Yeah. Yeah, I would agree, Ben.
However, if this was on Rampage last night, it would have gotten terrible views.
Yeah, that's true too. I hate when the tube is empty. Yep. Yep.
Okay. I'm better now that I drank that water.
The one guy that's never gonna die is William Shatner. How you doing, Joseph? This is the best Battle of the Belts so far. I think it's been a good show. Like I said, it should have probably been on last night.
Oh, but my thing is... Okay. Never mind.
Good thing they've changed the name of Game of Thrones. And called it the House of the Dragons, because no one will know that it's different. William Shatner will die. Captain Kirk can't die. I'm not sure William Shatner is going to die. He's going to live forever, I think. As Mr. G's attorney, I'll answer the question. Both Britt and Mandy are lovely, but Mr. G only has eyes for Mrs. Gleen. FTR returns at Quake by the Lake. 8/7 Central. This should be a Halloween thing. Look at that. Don't you think?
Yes.
Wish it was my shout. It's Star Trek Day on September 6th or 8th. And my boss knows I'm a huge Trekkie, so when they became available, he took them. Interesting. Interesting. I don't see anything hotter or appealing about Britt. So, Jack, a question for you. Are they making you work that day? Paul Wesley and Chris Pine
Takeshita.
Kirk. Shatner is just there. Favorite part of the show?
Takeshita and Claudio.
It's Takeshita.
Dude, that's not his name.
Didn't WWE Ash Can Halloween Havoc? Yeah. He's been in the sport 9 years. He's 25 years old.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's nuts. Not working on Star Trek 2 day. Don't know about one day as there's a bus and train strike that day. Well, that's not good. Shatner's raps Shakespeare. Nobody wants to hear or see Paul or Chris try to do that. Regal is here as well. Yep. I guess AEW recently signed a lot of New Japan talent and are trying to feature them heavily in big matches. They've got a few that they use. I didn't see Star Trek: The Motion Sickness in theater and never regretted it. I have, you know what? I really have not watched the Star Trek movies. Takeshita is great. He is, Akeem. He's going to be a star. Has he actually been assigned by AEW?
Takeshita?
Yeah.
No. Don't think so.
So he's just getting paid by the show.
Yes. I guess so.
He's like, well, this works out well. I'm
don't
probably
know.
getting paid more now than I would if I was under a contract.
He might have.
Wait, you haven't? No, I haven't, Jack. I saw the first one. I saw the second one. And I don't think I've watched another Star Trek, like the full Star Trek movie, since. In retrospect, Claudio winning was the right call. Ring of Honor needed a big name for the new era. Well, I think the big thing about this is I think they're trying to push Ring of Honor. I think Ring of Honor is going to get a show here sometime soon.
So we've been saying that for, like...
Well, we have, but I think with all these changes, the Discovery Warner Brothers stuff, I think we're going to get a Ring of Honor show because live shows do better than, like, tape shows. He's doing one reel in America. Interesting. I think Mr. G grew up on this. I'm going to break down the Forbidden Door and sit down and make you watch the full 13 films. 8's my favorite. Cool. They spent a little... I think it's on, like... I want to say it's on Peacock, but I could be wrong. Might be Paramount Plus. They spent a little too long floating in space, but it isn't that bad of a movie. Second and fourth ones were the best. And I'd have to go back and watch them again, because it's been a long time since I've watched the first two. They're all on Paramount Plus. That's what I thought. I thought they were either... I was thinking Peacock, and then I thought, well, now Paramount Plus, I think, is where they're at. Takesh is actually signed to DDT in Japan, but he is in America for 1 year as an excursion. Interesting. Holy crap.
That's so impressive.
That was crazy. Been a while since you've seen the first two. What, Mr. G? Star Treks. Our local CW affiliate in Minnesota was running Ring of Honor really late on Saturday nights. I think they goofed. They should have kept it and moved it into other prime time on Saturday or 9 p.m. on weeknight. Yeah, ours was doing that too, and well, I can get a lot of CWs now, but they were doing that, and it's like putting it on late didn't work out. How you doing, James?
Yeah, there's an AEW show today, so that's why we're on. Jack.
Fluff Jr. said if you put the A after the E, Takeshita spells something very different. Or very bad. Flamethrower, where you been? I've been saying that the whole time. Takeshita.
Okay.
We're on James.
Now, see how it's gonna go, Jack. I would like to understand what you're saying, but
Jack just gave us a code to something.
It was the cat, so it's fine.
It's a code for
It's
something.
fine.
Nobody knows what it is, but it's a code for something.
It was the cat. It's cool. It's cool.
By the way, James, we're on
Is his
because
hair kind of purple?
AEW has Battle of the Belts on tonight. An hour-long show. Just had a quick memory of Scotty talking to the computer mouse. Which one was that? I do not know because I can't tell you. I haven't seen enough of the Star Treks. Isn't this a backdoor episode of Ring of Honor? Yep, kind of. Ring of Honor World Championship match. She ran on the keyboard. I swear cats do that on purpose. I thought you were giving us a code to how to fly the Enterprise. The guy with Regal and commentary is Caprice Coleman. He calls Ring of Honor matches. This is why I think Ring of Honor is going to get their own show. Because they have their announcers, they have everything, they've kept them. You don't keep them for no reason.
Obviously, they don't keep him for no reason. Dude bought Ring of Honor.
Well, I know that, but if all they're going to do is pull them out when Ring of Honor guys are wrestling...
For the Ring of Honor title matches and stuff. That's where they've been on.
I know that, but why pay someone extra if you're just going to be doing the same stuff? Unless you're going to have a show coming up. I can't hear y'all most of the time. I just have y'all in the background while I kill senior citizens. Maven's doing the Roger Moore eyebrow well.
I couldn't even...
Maven doesn't even know who Roger Moore is.
No. I don't. Oof.
I miss Cesaro being Cesario. Claudio sounds like an opera singer's name. He's going to start singing one of these days. Siri is the effective ancestor of the Enterprise computer. Yeah, it's not shocking. Just found out that Ronda's suspension is storyline based, that they are setting up for Ronda and Becky for the collision course. Yeah, could be that, or...
James, I think I said that on Friday!
Yeah, James.
Where have you been?
We broke that news to you on Friday. Thanks for listening. Mr. D doesn't know who Roger Moore is, too. I know Roger Moore! Roger Moore is this guy. He was in these films about some guy. Yep.
Wow. How... Thank you for clearing that up for me, Jack.
Yeah, 007.
Thanks.
Yeah. You know 007.
Yeah.
Wasn't he like an old James Bond, Mr. G? He was. Roger Moore was married to Jessica Rabbit. Anybody had to clear his name. Yeah. Yeah. Somehow got locked into Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I didn't hear you, Maven. Sorry.
It's all good, James.
Yeah, James, just, you know. If you haven't hit that like button, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We would appreciate it. 007 isn't just James Bond. Who is it then, Jack?
I haven't seen any...
Sorry. 007 will always be James Bond to me. I don't care what they do. 007, there's only one 007. It's James Bond.
I've not ever seen a James Bond.
Cool hair, Maven.
Thank you.
I'd do my hair like that too, but I have none. It's also Naomi. Sorry, there's only one 007. Watching Avengers on TBS. Well, if you flip over to TNT, you could watch Battle of the Belts, James. Casino Royale, all agents are now James Bond 007. They shouldn't be. Lasagna Lynch. Yep, this looks like a good movie. By the way, we got Pip.
Yeah, we're in picture-in-picture. Yes, by the way.
Jack didn't mean lasagna. Thanks, Akeem. Appreciate it. I've been working on my hair.
You can't even see it.
Yeah. Hazard JD, what's going on? Battle of the Belts hasn't been too bad.
It's been good. Enjoyable.
Right now we're in Pip.
Yeah.
We got Takeshita versus Cesaro. Oh, sorry. Claudio.
Claudio. You don't even say his name right, man.
Claudio.
Claudio.
No, thank you. But I'm good. That's okay, James. There's already been a female 007. There's at least 2 other female 00 agents. Well, they should have named her James Bond. All WWE needs is Sasha Banks and Naomi back, and I will be good. Yeah, that's a lot of people said that.
They were at their signing thing today.
This is why I'm single.
They did their signing thing today.
Why, Jack? Why is that? Or the female 007 will be like the female Ghostbusters. They'll do one bad move. No one will pay to see it. And we'll all forget that it ever happened. Yep, pretty much. Okay, comic dorks. Let's see. Let's see you do for Batgirl what we Trekkies did for Star Trek. I haven't watched Batgirl. Saturday's movie night and playing Mass Effect. Cool. Claudio, that's his name, but JR after calling him Cesaro. I know, I do the same thing. Claudio is the strongest wrestler I've seen in a long time. Claudio is one of, like, pound for pound, one of the strongest people out there.
Throughout the break, we have witnessed dude being attacked. Blah, 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 blah.
How would you rate?
Aw, JB Hayter broke her nose at Battle of the Belts.
That's because that's when I think that's what happened when they landed outside the ring.
I missed it. That's the one thing I didn't see.
I think it happened when when they landed outside the ring on that one move.
Well, that's...
Because Thunder Rosa landed on her head. Trek wouldn't exist without women, especially birthday girl Lucille Ball, who Mr. G is old enough to remember. I know Lucille Ball. Yes.
I know who Lucille Ball is.
See? Maven watches I Love Lucy.
Okay, I don't watch I Love Lucy, but I know what it is.
You should.
Yes. I've seen
There's
it
a women's
before.
tag team championship tournament on Monday, and WWE needs women's tag teams. Yep, I agree, Chris. That nailed the champ right there. Takeshita, get him in the ring, and then pin him.
El Generico. We all know who that is.
She's a hen. She broke her beak, not her. I broke my nose. It was a combination of an accident and me being so drunk on the last day of school. You fell on your face, didn't you, Jacker? You ran into something. I kind of remembered the story vaguely. Listening to Jay on commentary lately makes me upset in the sad kind of way. I don't want to watch him slowly slip into senility. Let me remember him for what he's accomplished already. Yep.
Is that a
Yep.
word?
Senility.
Yeah.
I think so.
Whatever. It doesn't matter if it is. I use words that aren't words all the time.
I do remember much except the nuclear strength hangover. I don't remember much. Sheeta injured. Is that why she's been off TV as of late?
I'm not sure. Last I heard, I thought she was in Japan doing some stuff over there. Also, not sure.
Yeah.
She's just not around at this point.
If I'm interpreting Baldzilla's promo, the tournament isn't for Raw Women's Tag Team Champs, but for WWE Women's Tag Team Champs. One title to rule them all. Yes, that's it.
Well, that's what they were doing before.
It's the Spinneroonie. Fell down a hill opposite a Kate Bush song into a park bench. Jack, you could do like rolling down the hill. Not
love
running
that
up the
song.
hill.
Running Up the Hill is great. I love that song.
JR has his good days still, but it's not the same. No, it is not. It is not. JR is just, you know...
His good days...
Sometimes you go, JR, just be quiet.
His good days are far and few between. I say the same thing to Jericho. Because I'm really, like, it's not about Jericho being senile, it's about him just being annoying, and I don't want to hear you speak. So.
The only 3 women's tag teams, Dakota Kai, Io Sky, Alexa Bliss, and Doudrop. And Nikki Ash and Doudrop. Correct. Senility, the condition of being senile. That's a word. I knew it. See, I knew it.
See, I was just, you know, sometimes I look at a word and I go, is that actually a word?
That's just because Maven looks
or
like...
is that not a word?
The endings on words sometimes, and they don't doesn't even work out. It's not really a word.
Because I make up, like, apparently, so I've been told, say things that are not actually words, like, but I think it's a word. But it's actually, like, off the top of my head, I can't even tell you. But there's, like, one specifically that Mom, all the time, she goes, dude, that's not a word. And, like, you're trying to make that a word, but it's not a word. So, that's not a word. And there's, like, another way to say it.
Yeah.
I do it all the time.
Jack loves listening to Running Up the Hill. That's because, Jack, you fell down the hill. It brings back bad memories when you go the other way. I need to cash in a feud with the ass boys. Think of all the stuff you could come up with that. Carmella and Zelina. Where is Zelina? And, of course, Sasha and Naomi. Yeah. We haven't seen Carmella in a while either. Hakeem, you don't want me singing anything.
No.
Still no announcement for the participants in the tournament Monday? No. Warren G. Harding isn't a word? No. Sometimes it's fun to create your own words. I do it all the time. Especially with my class at school. Kicked out. Zelina Vega's hurt. How'd she get hurt? She hasn't been on it in forever. A lot of people worry about being senile. When you're senile, you won't know it. Yeah, it's true. Warren G. Harding is my favorite 29th president. Well, I hope so. He's probably the only one. Kate Bush was annoying in her early years, then got good around the time she did Running Up That Hill. It helped that we could finally figure out what she was saying. Zelina's making sure someone eyed blonde isn't hooking up with her husband. Flamethrower, I have no clue what you just wrote there. Who is 28th or 19th?
President? I don't know. I couldn't tell you all the presidents. I don't know that information. I can look it up. I know Jack's going to tell us anyways.
I'm going by Marie, but I think the 19th president was Millard Fillmore.
The presidents of the United States of America? Is that who we're talking about?
Yeah.
The presidents. I looked at this the other day and was like, dude, I don't know who half of these people are. Like, I didn't know that half of these people were president of the United States of America. Like, you've only ever heard of a handful of them. Like...
Selena's making sure some one-eyed blonde isn't hooking up with her... Okay, I got you now, Flamethrower. I get it now. Like, before I was, like, totally lost. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Flamethrower.
It went over his head.
It went right at me and then went right over. Ruther B. Hayes is 19.
Thank you. Thank you for cheating. But for reals, though. I was like... I don't know. I just was looking at the president's thing the other day and was like, dude, I didn't know, like, half these people were president of the United States. Like, I'd never even heard of some of them. I was like, what? Who are these people? Some of them were bad presidents, and that's why you've never heard anything about them.
Connor versus Cash has mostly been which one of us can do the most holds? Yes. She's not just someone I blonde out some respect on Julia's name. She's come a long way since being
That was close.
a failed Alexa Bliss act. I think she has come a long way. Fillmore was 13th in the last week party president. Takeshita has earned the people's respect. He has. I think he's going to be a star.
He already is a star.
Yeah, but he's not technically AEW, so he's not a star. He's just here.
That is false.
There's a lot of bad no pro Marxist presidents in the 19th century. Lincoln and Jackson are probably the best of the century. Probably. Slept through most of my college U.S. history class, so I couldn't tell you anything about most of them either.
I don't know, man. Like, specifically, the other day, when I was working on some stuff online, Calvin Coolidge. They didn't, like, tell me who he was, but they just, like, mentioned him in something as, like, I guess you're supposed to know who that is. And I was like, I don't know who that is. Who the heck is that? And I had to look it up. And he was the 30th president of the United States. And I was like, who? I've never even heard of that guy. What?
Reagan taught me to say no to drugs and not take any shiznit from any Russians. I think Cesaro is winning. I think so. Fulmer wore a toupee as he was in the Wing Party. A lot of them wore toupees. House of Black all day, baby. Good match. That was a good match. I agree, the right winner. I think that
Claudia winning.
going into Ring of Honor, getting their own show, they have to have him a champion. Julia showed me a lot. She still does some cheerleader moves, but she does some power holds as well. Yeah. Good main event tonight. Hopefully we get that in 48 hours on Raw. Take care of Maven and Mr. G. I'll see you later. Have a good one, Ben. Oh, sorry, observing stuff. We messed things up for you. Wasn't the fictional high school in some TV show named after Calvin Coolidge? Yes. I believe it was. I can't think of what it was, though. Now it's over. Cesaro won. I'm a psychic. You are? You are? You are a psychic. You should have bet money on it. Should have bet money on that. Welcome back, Cotter. Was at James Buchanan High School. I'm pretty sure there was a Coolidge.
This is kind of a cool opening.
Yeah, it's Stan Lee, Bruce's brother.
I know it's Stan Lee. Gosh.
Mary, we can share some wrestling fun facts with us before you guys sign off.
Raw was good.
Show felt
I don't
longer
know.
than an hour.
That was like, that's not a fun fact. I don't know. You're putting me on the spot, and I don't.
Think it was the White Shadow with Calvin Coolidge High School. That might have been it. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Undertaker versus The Undertaker was at SummerSlam 1994, I think. There's your fun fact. I don't know that I have anything else. And I'm not even sure that's right. I'm pretty sure it was 1994. I think. Raw was better this week. By far. By far. 1994! Am I good or am I good? It was 1994. See? That fact was fun. Thank you, Maven. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Undertaker was Ric Flair's most recent last match. I remember it because the match was awful. The build was good though. I remember it like
I'll give it a 7, John Elite.
clear as day. And that's about the only like pay-per-view that I could like probably like specifically like I remember it like to
Never say never, John. Ric Flair came back and he continues to wrestle, even though he had his last match last week.
Another fun fact, WrestleMania 31 was probably the last good WrestleMania. That's probably not really a fun fact. That's more so like
1776 year Hulk Hogan defeated the British Bulldog, winning America's Freedom in a ladder match.
I actually could probably tell you the entire card for WrestleMania 31. But we don't have time for that.
Best things, only things I remember about 1994 were that Yes and Pink Floyd both did albums that year and got free tickets to the Yes show. Cool! Cross had a match last week against Davey Boy.
He did, at Ric Flair's thing.
Ric Flair's last match, too, will happen. It's already happening. He's like wrestling in Puerto Rico or someplace like that. WrestleMania 38 was better. No! Members of the Carol Corps must not be corrupted by the Captain Marvel movie and Athema. Has Wardlow fought yet? No! Wardlow is getting ready to fight right now, Gerald.
No, Wardlow already fought.
Oh, yeah, Wardlow already fought. He was the first match of the night. I don't remember 1994. I was busy being a newborn. Yeah, I mean, you know, some people were, some people weren't. Maybe Ric Flair should wrestle Brett Favre. Both refuse to retire, although both should. Wardlow will eventually powerbomb Satnam Singh. That's what I think is going to happen. Nothing will ever beat Seth's cash-in.
It was so good. That WrestleMania is like probably my favorite WrestleMania of all time. Like honestly, the card from top to bottom was incredible, and I've seen it about 50,000 times. This is not even a joke.
He did win, Gerald, and then he got attacked by the whole crew. Satnam Singh, Sanjay, and Lethal. Mm-hmm. And nobody came out to help him. Pretty sad. Best friends didn't help.
Best friends didn't help. They didn't help.
They're not best friends anymore. At least not with Wardlow. X7's my top mania, so that'd be 17.
Mm-hmm. Thank you
yeah.
for the mathologically inclined.
Well, it could be X times 7. It'd be 70. Jack's prediction in the future. I gave Raw a 10 out of 10 because of Bailey, new stable. It was, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10. World Powerbomb, Taka, Mishinuka, and Hiroshima got 7, 1945. Breast friends weren't feeling friendly. No, they weren't. Friends like that, you don't need too many enemies. You do not. I can't believe that they just left him, they let him take a beating.
He took a beating.
He was getting ready to powerbomb the big guy and got hit in the back by Lethal. Battle of the Belts, 6 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I think it was a decent show. It wasn't great.
What?
Battle of the Belts. What are you giving it? I gave it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, probably about the same.
Yeah. Will Triple H hire Kevin Nash?
Probably not.
No. Just to wrestle Ric Flair one last time. One last match. With that, we're going to take off. We will be back on Monday as we will cover Monday Night Raw. And we will also be talking about letting him in. So, until then, go ahead, go off.
No.
Until then,
I have places to be. I have a book to read, man.
Yeah. Until then, we will see everybody on Monday. It's like Mondays are messed up. Good night to you too. Have a good one,
Monday.
John. Thanks for joining us.
We'll be back on Monday.
Until then, peace out, everybody.